Hello, everyone, and thank you for visiting my channel. Today, I want to start on part two of the subject of surviving scams in the Philippines. I am trying to give you as much information as I can on this subject so you can make the best decisions in the future when settling in the Philippines or any other country of your choice. Stay tuned. As I've mentioned before in my previous vlog, if you're planning on having a girlfriend or wife in the Philippines, never put property under her name unless you can afford to lose it if things go south. If you must, do it under a corporation, like 60% Filipino owned to 40% yours, with legal agreements in writing. Hire your own lawyer, not hers. Many lawyers in small towns side with locals. Demand certified true copies of land titles. Do not buy land in rural provinces without professional guidance. Avoid emotional investments tied to promises. If she says, buy it for our future, mentally translate that to buy it for our family. Protect your assets at all times by assuming that anything you can't legally own outright, you might lose tomorrow. That mindset keeps you alert and more pragmatic. The best survival strategy is prevention. Preparation before arriving determines whether you will thrive or become a victim. Arrive with self awareness. Know if you're seeking companionship, adventure, or healing. Don't chase love immediately. Observe people first. The first 6 months are for orientation, not romance. Learn cultural boundaries. Filipinos are polite but rarely direct. Misreading friendliness for attraction is a common trap. Before moving to the Philippines, separate your funds. Keep local spending money in a Philippine bank, but keep your savings in your home country. Whatever you do, avoid joint accounts. Even if you marry, never merge finances. Just budget with detachment. Assume any money given to your partner or family is a gift, not a loan. And make sure to document everything, like keep receipts, written agreements, and digital copies of financial transactions. To prevent you from doing anything crazy, build a support network of long term expats. Avoid relying on your Filipino partner for every interaction. Watch and learn before trusting. The most experienced expats move slowly and speak little about money. Preparation isn't paranoia, it's wisdom built from thousands of expats who lost everything because they trusted too soon. Understanding the psychology of manipulation is crucial to inoculating yourself against it. For many expats who were scammed, they were showered with affection early on to create attachment. Beware of phrases like, "You're my soulmate," or "I've been waiting my whole life for you," within the next few weeks. She'll use emotional guilt to justify financial help. "If you love me, you will help me." Or, "My family will starve." This blends love with obligation. She discourages you from meeting other women or joining expat groups, claiming they are bad influences. This isolates you, making her the center of your world. She talks endlessly about a shared future, marriage, kids, house, to create long term investment on your part, while she remains non committal legally. They will come up with sick relatives, fake medical emergencies, tuition crisis, just to exploit your empathy. Always verify such claims independently. Once you understand these tools, you will see manipulation where others see love. That's your inner defense mechanism activating. In many cases, scams aren't solo acts, they're team efforts. Families, friends, or entire barangays can participate subtly. A Filipina's family may pressure her to milk the expat for everything he's got. They will flatter you while subtly demanding help. If you resist, affection turns cold. Recognize that in low income settings, love and survival often intertwine. Locals may make you feel like a VIP, inviting you to fiestas, showing you around, only to build social pressure to donate or sponsor community projects. Some locals promise partnership in small businesses like resorts, bars, or tricycles. Once money changes hands, they disappear or claim bad luck. Always require written contracts, receipts, and local permits verified by government offices. Once the storm passes, rebuilding becomes both a financial and emotional journey. Once you realize you are being scammed, you need to stop the bleeding immediately and cut your losses. Stop all payments to the scammer right away. Cut all emotional ties by blocking her on all platforms. Start rebuilding your savings, even modestly, by finding small income streams like online freelancing, remote work, or local investments you control. The goal isn't instant recovery, it's gaining momentum. Each pesos or dollar saved or earned rebuilds confidence. After ending your traumatic relationship, avoid new relationships for at least 6 months. You need an emotional detox so you don't go around believing all Filipinas are bad. Many are genuine. You just need to take your time and vet them properly. Reflect on what happened. Don't ruminate. Learn from it. Don't live in it. Get some fresh air. Travel across the Philippines by visiting rural areas and interacting with general locals to regain trust in humanity. Join expat groups if needed, but be careful. Not all are healthy. Some provide emotional support. Sharing your story can help start your healing process and help others avoid what you went through. Just transform your pain into purpose. Surviving one scam isn't enough. The Philippines rewards vigilance. A scam proof expat lives with calm awareness, not paranoia. Adopt the trust but verify philosophy. Believe in kindness but verify facts. If she says she works somewhere, visit her workplace. If she claims a relative is sick, offer to go to the hospital. The truths survive scrutiny, lies crumble under it. Control access to your resources. Never share bank pins, ATM cards, or digital wallets with your Filipina. Keep those private until much later. Don't hand over cash freely because even small loans can lead to dependency. Just make sure you got the right Filipina. Observe how she reacts to no. A genuine woman respects boundaries. A manipulator shows irritation or withdrawal. That's your test. Remember, the less flashy you appear, the fewer scammers you attract. Drive a simple car, avoid bragging about income, and blend into the community. Also, always keep a backup plan. Maintain emergency funds and copies of important documents stored securely, whether in the cloud, a flash drive, or an external hard drive. If you must leave suddenly, you should be able to walk away freely without worrying about missing any critical documents. Expats who survived major scams share similar lessons. They ignored early red flags. The signs were there, but love blinded them. They moved too fast, building homes or marrying within months of meeting their Filipina. They didn't seek advice from veteran expats early enough to avoid these pitfalls. Sometimes, pride or shame kept them from learning from others' mistakes. They confused kindness with trustworthiness. Some expats learned resilience. After their losses, they rebuilt smarter, with new boundaries and peace of mind. Not all scam survivors are bitter, as many assumed. They become more balanced. They understood that while scammers exist, so do genuine, loyal Filipinas and good hearted locals. They live cautiously, but without cynicism. In conclusion, being scammed in the Philippines can feel like the end, but it can also be the start of your real expat education. Scams remove illusions and force you to see reality clearly. Love in the Philippines is genuine, but it exists in a place where poverty and opportunity are intertwined. Survival isn't about mistrust, it's about discernment. An expat who learns from experience becomes wiser, not weaker. He understands that preparation, boundaries, and calm observation are the best shields. He doesn't stop loving, but he stops idealizing. He doesn't stop helping, but he helps with his eyes wide open. Alright, guys, that is all for today's show. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to share them in the comments section below. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a good day.